Hey guys, so as you all know, I went on a trip to New York for another week with my choir group. So this video is just gonna be an explanation the day after I got home. So yeah, please enjoy. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm just going to be explaining and showing my trip to New York because I did not take any videos or explanations while I was there. So let me just get started off by saying our way to and during being in New York City was fantastic and decent, while our way back home was crap. Anyways, let's start off with day one. Day one, we wake up at 5 in the morning and me and my mom finish packing, which my suitcase is still there, not fully unpacked, but mainly I unpacked. Anyways, we wake up, get to the airport on a decent time, and already I have zero responsibility besides just get my bags checked and get ready to head out. I ditched my mother and I set out with my friend onto the plane. Very chill ride. Anyways, we make it into Colorado Airport, grabbed ourselves a quick lunch. I got Jamba Juice. That was really good. I never expected that to be as good, but I got that and it was amazing. Made some friends along the way, got to New York, met up with the rest of our crew, got on the shuttle bus and headed into Times Square. Here's the transition video that I've already posted on to my channel, but here's it again for y'all to see. Then we went back to our hotel, got in pajamas, took showers, went to bed. Passed out, man. I'm telling you, I was on a plane for 4 hours heading from Denver to Newark, and I passed out when I got there. Then we wake up the next morning, get ready, go grab breakfast, load back onto the shuttle bus, and we're off to Central Park. I do have one video from that I will be getting from my mother soon. But it's basically just a couple of videos of my entire choir group singing, which we did get a nice little crowd out of, and it felt weird, but so amazing to see. We went on to the Intrepid, which is like this big ship that was working for, I think, Navy. I could be wrong, but it was a fighter deck type of ship. So we got to sing on the on the flight deck. Wow. Sorry, guys. I'm still tired as heck, I swear. I'm still really tired. Anyways, we went on the Intrepid, sang, and then we basically like got let loose up and had lunch and basically explored the entire ship. Here are the pictures from that. Then we went to Outsiders, which, just to let you know, that is like the best Broadway show I have ever seen besides Hamilton. Quick shout out to Outsiders actors and technical people. You guys did so good, and I'm so thankful that I got to see the original cast of Outsiders. Anyways, then went and had dinner at a barbecue restaurant, which I did not think I would. Dallas Barbecue, I think is what it's called. It was not bad, but not my favorite, if I'm being honest. Then we went shopping in Times Square again. Did forget to mention that we went to the Edge, which is this like really tall building that you could walk outside. It was really scary for me, but here are just some pictures to show y'all an example of what it looked like. Went home. Passed the heck out again, and by home I mean the hotel. I will be honest with that. If I say home, it's the hotel. Did the same routine, except this was day 3 and we gotta wear comfy clothes, so I kind of didn't choose the best but also didn't choose the worst. I wore jean shorts. I'm pretty sure I was the only one who did. No, I wasn't. I thought I wasn't, but anyways, not my best life option because we went to Statue of Liberty and it was freezing for me because we were on the ferry heading over, so might shoot myself for that. But we sang at Statue of Liberty too, and I think we will get some of those videos. I think I'll probably find them and then I'll link them. But yeah, that was also really fun because we got to explore this huge museum on Liberty Island, and it was so cool. We went and watched a couple of those, not theater. We went and watched, the movie-ish of all of that, and it was pretty cool. Then we went back on the ferry and actually had to get back. We went to Ellis Island for like 30 minutes, and then we went to Battery Park. I forgot another thing. We went to Trinity Church, and we saw Alexander Hamilton's grave and Eliza Hamilton's grave. We also saw Phillips, but I did not get very good pictures of that. So here's Hamilton's over here, and here's Eliza's. They were right next to each other. Didn't really do that. We were literally only straight past from Battery Park to Little Italy and Chinatown, so we didn't really stop and do anything. We really didn't. I will say though, people in Little Italy and Chinatown will not stop. They will stop at nothing to get you to buy something. I swear. We made it to where we're having dinner that night, and I'm with a group of a bunch of my friends, mainly because most of my other friends left me, so I'm in a group of guys basically and just chilling. And one of them was looking at cologne, and he was just looking because he was like, oh, this is expensive crap, right? The guy kept harassing him and was like, yo, how much do you have? How much do you have? We kept telling him our friend had nothing, and yeah, they're basically trying to sell us out all of our money. I will say one thing though, the best thing that those boys got were mangoes. I wish I got one and I didn't, but they got mangoes out of that, so there's that. Day 4 was another Broadway musical day, so we had to wear really nice stuff. I wore a red dress. I don't know if it's anywhere. I'll find it somewhere and place it somewhere around here, but I wore a red dress and it wasn't too bad. I wore my tennis shoes for most of the day, but we went to the we went like across from Juilliard. I don't remember what the place is called, but we went somewhere across from Juilliard, and we got to explore 3 really cool theaters. We got to explore a chorus theater, a ballet theater, and an opera theater. All so beautiful. There'll be pictures here, hopefully here and here, just to give you a visual on how gorgeous they were. Like, literally put all the theaters in where I live to shame. Literally, like, these were top-notch, amazing theaters. We ended up taking our shuttle bus everywhere that day, so we went to, obviously there, and then we went to the Metropolitan Museum of Arts, and I have so many pictures from there that are jaw-dropping. Like, the architecture and the craftsmanship of everything I found in that building was on point. I swear, I could have stayed in there for an entire day and I wouldn't even have gone through everything. Like, we didn't even get to go through that much. We probably went through like a fifth of what was actually in that museum, and it was so beautiful, and I really wish I had more time to go in there. Anyways, we ended up having dinner or lunch right before then, so we went and got just a quick little grab and go before we went there to the museum, and then we went straight to I can't think of it, straight to Hadestown. See, there it is, Hadestown. And the theater was also very gorgeous. All the theaters I've went to that I've been to that aren't in my area and have been in New York are spot on. I love them so much. This one was no exception to that. It was such a beautiful theater, and the set was on point. I swear, if you watched part of it, like during one of the scenes, the walls that were behind the stage would open and they'd stay open for most of it and then they'd close again. It was gorgeous and definitely made my jaw drop. Actors did amazing. I'm actually wearing my Hadestown shirt right now because I just can't get enough of it, even though it needs to be washed. So yeah, there's that. We went there, and then we went, and then we tried to find our shuttle bus, and we got lost and went like 3 blocks in the opposite direction of where our shuttle bus was, and it was like a small group of us, so then we had to turn around and run 3 blocks back and go down another one. So that was fun. Not really, because I had like kind of a big panic attack, but not really. I'm being over dramatic. What am I talking about? Anyways, got on the shuttle bus, headed back home to our hotel, and that was our day that we had to pack that night. So we all packed, and I was pretty much ready to go in the morning. We woke up in the morning on the 5th day, and here's where everything goes to crap. 5th day, we go to Rockefeller Center, and we went to look around. The 2 stores my group wanted to go to was the Nintendo store and a bookstore that was literally right across the street from it, but both of them didn't open till 10 o'clock. Mind you, I already got my sister a gift from New York, but I really should have gone to the Nintendo store to get her another clip for her Nintendo, or another game, but I didn't, and I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't do that for her. Anyways, but yeah, we went around and hung out, and then we had to go back, got back on the shuttle bus, head to Newark, New Jersey, and got into the airport, got checked, and read through TSA, and I'm just gonna say, during this entire time, I made so many friends. Like, even if people don't really think I did, or they don't see me as their friend, I feel like I made so many friends on that trip. It's remarkable how much time you spend with people, and you get to learn more about them. Anyway, so we got through TSA. Our gate actually only went, our gate was like C07, 107, and it got moved to gate C113, I think. So we literally just had to stay in the same hallway we were in, and we went and all grabbed lunch, and we went into this amazing dumpling place. Like, loved it so much. It wasn't that bad. I had kimchi for the first time, I will say that, and that was spot on, gorgeous, delicious. I also got a couple other things from there, but by that time, like, I wasn't really that hungry after having those dumplings and ramen. So anyways, got on the plane and basically chilled for 4 hours until we take like 5 laps around the Denver airport where we couldn't land because of this like storm and wind. We got rerouted to Colorado Springs, stayed there for like 3 hours. No, it probably wasn't 3 hours. It was like an hour. But then we got moved again back to Denver, which was better than I expected. So we got moved back to Denver after that. Got settled off and booked it. When I tell you we booked it down to the train to go over to another terminal, get back up, run all the way to our, like, to the point where I was having a mini panic attack. We were running to our gate again, and I bawled my eyes out. I was so done today. I could not do anything. I was in so much pain in my stomach area because, not that I hadn't eaten anything, but because of how I stress, my stomach gets affected from it. So I was having the biggest stomach ache of my life, which did end up getting resolved. But what ended up happening is our first group that had their flight missed their original flight, so they weren't ever gonna get home till like the day after or a couple days later, where my group was supposed to leave at the next plane. Didn't end up leaving it. All flights I think got canceled because of the wind that was going on outside. So we all ended up waiting at at the gate that we would have gone on for about 3 hours at that point. And we basically just kind of chilled out. I mean, a group of us kind of just tried to ease our minds and not go on our phones. So we kind of just pretended like we were starting a fight scene, and then a couple of us went on those flat escalators and turned ourselves into statues, which was kind of fun. And then we all got in a group, got told what happened. We got a hotel close to the airport, and we all stayed the night, and then we rented vans in the morning, and we drove home Thursday morning. Did not get back home till 6 for me, but we got to our original airport at 5:30, and then grabbed our luggage and headed out, which wasn't as bad, but I do wish that we can't predict anything, but whatever, like, it's not our fault that wind happened, or that the flight's fault that the wind happened, but it's whatever, if I'm being honest. Other than that, though, I'm home and safe, and I have been working on bracelets and unpacking, so I'm kind of just chilling out now. I literally have only left my bed for food and shower. all the friends that I have made are now on a group chat, so we've all been talking about how much we miss New York, on the sense of we had a lot more to do then than we do now that we're at home. We're all kind of bored out of our minds now, but we're talking about planning another trip, just the group chat, if it'll ever get out of the group chat. But yeah, that was my adventures. I am going to clip some more videos, and yeah, thank you guys so much for the support and keeping me on my journey of this platform and channel. I love y'all so much, and I shall see you all in the next one. Love you guys, bye.